Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to College Football 25. Today is the day. We're getting started here. The offseason, we got a lot to cover here, real quick. Oh man, this game, EA, they do it. They do it every year, man. It doesn't matter. You want to say this game's been cooking for 11 years? This is a Madden reskin. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's a Madden reskin, boys. Like, let's be honest with ourselves, okay? It's it's a good game. I'm having a blast, but I'm just saying it's not like they cooked up like the greatest football game ever. You know, in 11 years you think they could do that, but no, they definitely can't. There's still issues with the conferences. I have no more control over the Sun Belt. It's like glitched out, and I can no longer make a school independent anymore. So I spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours trying to fix the conferences, and just this is what we ended up with, and this is what it's gonna be. Guys, the LT Jazz are in the ACC. That's right. No longer, I think we've proven ourselves. The last few seasons have been pretty good. We did, in our time, win a CUSA Conference Championship. We are 0-3 in the bowl game, in bowl games for the LT Jazz school history. But we are sitting at an 84 overall now. And I feel like that's pretty good to compete with a pretty high quality conference. It's not the SEC, but it is a pretty good conference. I think if I had to rate the competitiveness in the conference, I'd go SEC, Big 10, Big 12, then the ACC. But you could argue ACC is better than Big 12 in my opinion. But anyways, other teams have been added because of the issues in the game with the conference. There's 20 teams in the ACC, and there are 20 teams in the Big 10, I believe. Yeah. Of course, you have 16 then in the Big 12, and you have 16 in the SEC still, so this has not changed. But I wanted to go over the ACC. So we got the invite to the ACC. We accepted. I was thinking maybe we could go to the SEC and have a nice rivalry with LSU, but we are nowhere near. We would lose every single game. We're going to struggle here, but we got the invite, and so I excited to accept it. Okay, so the school is now moved in the ACC, and we're going to be staying here for a while. I don't plan on moving us back to a bunch of conferences. We'll be staying here for the long term, probably. Okay. But other teams got invited as well with the issues going on. Southern Mississippi is one of them at a 78 overall. They're going to struggle a pretty good bit. But hey, they're in a big conference. Maybe they can get better recruits. Liberty's coming over from the conference. We kind of have a rivalry with Liberty, so that's interesting. And then Louisiana Raging Cajun got invited because, dude, they've made the playoffs the last 2 years, the college playoffs. So another Louisiana. So we have rivalry already here in the ACC with Liberty and Louisiana Raging Cajun, which when we played them last year, we destroyed them. But the other teams are still here: Clemson, Stanford, Syracuse, Florida State, Duke, North Carolina, Miami, Louisville. So SMU is here. It's just grown a little bit with the likes of us joining them. And if you go by overall, how do we compare? Well, Clemson's 88 overall. Okay. Florida State's 87. All right. You got 84, 84, 86 Miami, 84 Wolfpack, 85 Louisiana Cardinals, 84 Boston College, 84 SMU. Like, we can compete here, but we are nowhere near being the best team. But I do think we fit the best in the ACC given our 84 overall. If I was looking about going here, but we are just not there yet. The Florida Gators are an 85 overall, but they have now been rebuilt. They are a 5-star school. If you load this game up, Florida State I think is like a 3.5 star, so they have definitely looked really good. But you got 85, 85, Alabama at 89, Georgia Bulldogs 91, 86 Volunteers, 87 Sooners, 88 Texas Longhorns. Like you can see, we are not really there. We could compete with a few of these teams, but I just think the ACC is a little better. Moving over, the American, nothing changed here. I don't believe everything's the same. In the Big 12, we have everything being the same as well. But then you get to the Big 10, and this has changed. So Notre Dame is in the Big 10, and they're going to be here to stay for the long haul. I'm not moving them. I can't make them independent again because the game is broken. So they're going to stay here in a big conference like they deserve. They're a big school. Appalachian State. Now, I feel bad for them, but they are going to the Big 10. This is a team, if they fit in this well with the other teams that are in this conference, they just got a lot of rebuilding to do. They're only a 79 overall. They are going to struggle a lot, but being in a better known conference, maybe it'll help you get some more recruits. They could probably compete with Michigan State, maybe Purdue, Iowa, teams like that. So there's teams that they can definitely compete with. They are the worst as overall, though, but there's plenty that are close enough that they can definitely compete. They have been growing. I took them out of the Sun Belt because I don't have control over the Sun Belt anymore. It's like it's broken for some reason. In the CUSA, we have Akron in there, and Tulsa got moved in there because Tulsa is doing very badly, and this is like one of the more like less competitive conferences, so that's where they're at. I for some reason don't have access to the independents anymore, so that's kind of broken. In the MAC, it's all the same except for Wake Forest has been moved to the MAC. Okay, they should be okay in winning this a couple times. They do have an 81 overall, so we'll see. But there's teams that are in reach, but yeah, they're the best team there. The MWC has not changed. It is, yeah, it's the same. So there you go. Then the Pac-12 has 4 teams in it. These 4 teams will be staying. There's a glitch. I can't get it back down to just Oregon State and Washington State. I can't completely demolish the Pac-12. It's forced in the game. So here you go. They're not playing. There is no conference title game, or this is not really a conference that we are acknowledging. So they're kind of, I guess, like independents in a way, except for they are going to play each other each year, but it's not for a conference championship or anything like that. So UMass, UConn, Oregon State, Washington State. It's going to be hard for these guys to make it to the college playoffs. It's not impossible, right? If they rebuild their school and they beat, other teams that are outside of. I just think there is a rule like if you don't win the conference championship, you don't get the bye or something like that. I don't know, but it's gonna be harder for these 4 schools. That's just how the game is. I mean, I don't know what their schedules look like and whatnot, but it is what it is. They're not that big of schools anyways. Like in this universe, the highest is 81 overall. Oregon State, I think, is like a 3-star maybe. So yeah, that is what the conferences look like. Oh, and then the Sun Belt. This is kind of glitched out. So kind of what the reality of my situation is I can take a team out of the Sun Belt, but I can never put a team back into the Sun Belt. And so what I did is I took the LT Jazz out and I took the Louisiana Raging Cajun out. Because they, were ranked. They made the playoffs the last 2 years. I feel like they should be able to go to a bigger conference now. And I didn't want the LT Jazz to be stuck in the Sun Belt. I was so excited to play in this conference. One of the local schools in this conference is Georgia Southern for me. In real life, I've went to many of their games in the past. Same with like Georgia State and James Madison. Like those, pretty close places. I thought this was really cool. Coastal Carolina. I like this, but it's broken, and if EA doesn't fix it, then there's nothing I can do. So like that's kind of just where we're at here. Um, I'm never gonna touch this conference again. Like I'm not gonna pull any of these teams out. It's evened with 6 on each side, I believe, or 7. I think it's no, it's 6 in each division. So it'll always stay like this. So if these schools want to like get that conference bonus where they play in a big known conference, they're just all going to have to build this conference together individually. And it's a pretty competitive division for, you know, I mean, you got a solid high 70s throughout all these teams except for UL Monroe. They're pretty bad. But unfortunately, that's just how it is. And we got to make a workaround. I don't want to start over. I'm so invested in the LT Jazz here. So that is kind of where we're at with this one, guys. But now it's time to get to the LT Jazz's new home, the ACC. We're going to be here for a long while. This is a good, strong conference. I like it. I think we can compete for a championship in it. As so long as we continue to build our team the way we've been doing. We're coming off of an 8-5 season a year ago, 6-3 in that conference. No, we didn't win the Sun Belt Championship. We didn't even make it, and we lost our bowl. But that's okay. We're a 2.5-star school in the ACC. All right, life is good. But that leads us to our opener. All right, we're opening the year on the road, 3 road games in a row. But we don't start our conference play until week 3 against Pittsburgh. We're gonna try and get revenge. Buffalo destroyed us in our bowl game last year. We're gonna try and beat them this year. And then for week 2, I had Kent State. Because we were controlling them for that 1 year, but I was thinking maybe changing it to a different team. Look at that. Florida Gators have. So I just wanted to show you guys this. I like keeping this because this fluctuates and changes the 5-star. It's really cool. And it's a really easier way to see it. But the Florida Gators have done a very good job at rebuilding their squad. They're 2.5-star, I think, in the game, maybe a 3.5-star when you start. They are a 5-star school this year, along with Georgia and along with the Oklahoma Sooners. Then you got the 4 stars. Not many 4 stars here. Wisconsin. So pretty cool. Auburn looking really good. And then 3 stars. Not too bad. Here, we'll be there eventually. We're getting close because we're at 2. We're still 2-star, but we're 2.5 here. But anyways, I was thinking about maybe switching this up against a different team. I know we've seen Kent State last year. I just like looking at them because we played with them for that first year, but maybe it would be different or more fun to watch. I also want, obviously, an easier matchup because, we're going to be struggling. So I think we're going to keep it Kent State. But then we start off our conference play. Now, there's 9 conference matches, so we're not going to play everybody in our conference. There's 20 teams in our conference, so we won't be playing every single team like the same each season. We'll have variety, and that's why I do like having 20 in the conference. But for this year, we're opening up against Pittsburgh. They'll welcome us to the conference in Pittsburgh. Not too sure how good they're doing this year or in this universe. Like, if they've built up or not. They're not coming off of a good season. They finished 5-7. But then NC State, then we go up against our rivals. All right, the game doesn't consider us rivals, but I do. We're going up against Liberty. They are coming with us from the CUSA. And we play them in week 5, both trying to prove that we deserve to be in the ACC here and who's going to be the better team. Then we get our bye, and we go against Virginia, then Virginia Tech, then Southern Miss, then Louisiana Raging Cajun. And This is our second rivalry match, I would say. Right? Battle of Louisiana in the ACC. Then we face Florida State, Tennessee as our non-conference game, our final non-conference game. I wanted to go up against a big school even still. I wanted to have one of our out-of-conference games to be against a ranked team for sure. And they were ranked 9 last season, finishing 10-3. So then we'll close it off against Boston College. This looks so much more fun of a schedule to me, in my opinion. Uh, yeah, we're starting off with 2 smaller teams, but, you know, Liberty was ranked in the top 15 last year. Florida State isn't ranked, but, I mean, it's Florida State, you know. Tennessee is ranked. I feel like we can do good. I hope we can. Time will tell, but that is our schedule for this year. And now let's get to our roster. And I haven't made the depth chart yet. I haven't done any red shirts. Matter of fact, let's view it from the roster because I want to go into some player cards. So we have our first ever 90 overall player, and it is Jake Turcotte. Jake Turcotte is our running back for this year. He's definitely going to be our starter. At quarterback, Jamie Bell grows a little bit. He is an 80 overall, just still barely edging out over Jordan Gregory. So Jamie Bell is going to be our starter. I just think, you know, if we can tone down on the interceptions a little bit, he can be good. And obviously we want him to stay healthy. He just is such a beast on the ground that you just can't not give him the starting job. Unfortunately, you know, Jordan Gregory, we're not going to be able to get a red shirt on him. We already did that. So keep him growing, though. I think come next season, Jordan Gregory may be the starter if he just has this amazing season of growth. He may just overtake Jamie Bell. I don't know. We'll have to see. But for the first time, I wanted to check out the people that we recruited. I want to see their official development traits, which I haven't seen. Of course, so this is our quarterback room. It's not for the conference we're in now. It's not good, but it's the best we've had, so it's not too bad, right? But Alexander Whittington from Columbia, South Carolina. Let's take a look at this guy. Oh man, that's fantastic. So he is a star development. I feel like we already knew that. But yeah, he's looking really good here. Accuracies are pretty good. Need some work, definitely. But he's got a decent arm. His awareness isn't the best, but yeah, he needs work. But I mean, he's got high dev traits, so that's perfect for us. He has a lot of abilities. I don't know why his physicals aren't popping up, but he's got sleight of hand, step up, resistance, dot, pull down, and then field general and road dog. Field general shows post snap blitzers. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, these are all the pull down is boost ball security standing in the pocket, dot increase accuracy in the pocket for open receivers. Yeah, so this is all pretty cool stuff. He's gonna be a really good quarterback in the future, but we are gonna redshirt him at some this year. But Jake Turcotte, Scooter Page, and probably not probably Caden Lee are gonna be getting the start. We'll try and work in Deion Dillon again like we do. A lot of missed talent here. I mean, he's a star dev, but not really growing too crazy. But yeah, he is kind of not playing in the best position that he was made for. He's definitely more of a quarterback, scrambler quarterback, but it is what it is. We have 3 freshman running backs. One is a 69 overall. Rayshawn Samaya. Normal dev, though. Joel Bequetti, normal dev. Okay, so running back room isn't looking the best for the future. But I don't know. They're kind of, these two are higher 60 overalls. Maybe by the time, oh man, we have two seniors going out. We'll have Jake Turcotti for one more year after this. Then it's going to be Dion Dillon's show, I think. And then hopefully these freshmen will grow. We'll have to see. Fullback is James Skaggs. Wide receiver, we got CJ Peaks, who's had phenomenal growth, but he's not really, he's more of a route runner, looks like. Marius Elam, 81 overall. So two juniors. And CA, this guy was a stud. He set an LT Jazz record last year with receiving yards. He grew to a 79 overall. He is kind of maxed out. The only thing he can grow is 2 more spots in his IQ. So he's definitely going to top out at, I think, like an 81, 82. So, yeah. That's what normal dev gets you, I think. So that's just, it is what it is there. And he'll probably have this by no time. Definitely by the end of this. But, I mean, nonetheless, he's a phenomenal player. So, we'll see how he does with better defenses, though. That is definitely a worry of mine. Jay Fresh grows phenomenally. He's a 78 overall now. Okay. The junior definitely has growth for sure. He can grow a little more in his elusiveness and then his health, basically, or strength, I guess. But everything else is maxed out. His catching's maxed out at an 63. I don't think there's any way we can increase this, unfortunately. So he's just going to be our speed threat, you know, and he's probably going to max out at like 80 overall. 80 overall, 81, something like that. But either way, I mean, he's going to be in the rotation, you know, for this year and next year. He's a very good wide receiver. We know that. And the rest is kind of just, at this point, depth. But yeah, wide receiver core not looking too bad. I am a little worried to see how good they can do, you know, in the ACC, going up against a little bit better defenses. At tight end, we are pretty rough on tight end. No more Butter. He has graduated. He's gone. Maverick Bentley is going to be taking the show. We do have Cameron Golowinski that we drafted, but he just not growing a lot at all. Still 66 overall at sophomore. We did get Matt Cain. Now, what is he? Impact. Okay, impact trait. So he is actually a pretty good pick. I think he can be pretty good for us. We'll see. At the offensive line, this is definitely important being in the ACC here. We have left tackles. We have a lot of freshmen we're going to be, obviously, you know, redshirting, but 79. Left guards, definitely some of these guys are going to be playing tackle. I mean, they look at this. Like, I'm going to sort this out. Some are going to be getting switched, but 85, 82, 81, 79, 78 there. Center, 82. Like, we have O-line depth. 82, 88. Like, we are pretty... LC Jazz are going to be known for their O-line for sure. Because, I mean, look at those right guard. Look at all these freshmen we have coming up. Jay Lett, 73 overall freshman. You know? We got some depth there at O-line. I feel confident in our O-line. So let's move it over to defensive line, shall we? 88 overall, Joseph Dunbar McGee. That's a very huge growth from him. 99 play recognition, 90 power move, 96 block shed. He is going to make us very competitive in the ACC, I think. We have Nick Forsyth right behind him, just, in case. Also, maybe get some snaps there. Maybe even compete for Decker's spot. But here's Decker at 82. DT. We got John Sheets and Cade Bloom. I had such a big high hopes for Ladarius Cleveland back in the day, but it seems like he's just gonna not get a chance. He's gonna be buried in the depth chart for a while. Now, we do have Reggie Flowers, who is a normal depth trait. So, yeah. Moving over, left outside linebacker Hartley and Elijah Greenwood Jr. So, there you go. Our linebacking core is pretty older. We do got Joe McNitt. He had such an amazing season, and we did move Joel Hammer out to middle linebacker. We'll be rotating these guys back and forth. So, yeah. And then Kevin Ladd, freshman that we got, he is a normal dev. So, moving over to right outside linebacker, we have Danny Rose, freshman, 77 overall, normal dev. But he will be getting playing time over Draymond Gates and Cam Hill. Then our cornerback situation looks pretty good. We have a freshman who grew like crazy, Floyd Madden. I'm a little worried about the speed, though. I don't think that's good, actually. I don't think that's fast enough. I don't know. I don't think we can start him there. So, pretend like we're gonna have to move him somewhere else. Yeah, that's not gonna work. But we did get this guy in the portal, Brandon Nicholson. He's a junior, 98 speed and 99 acceleration, 99 agility, 96 change of direction. He is the fastest, most elusive player to ever put an LT Jazz jersey on. Okay? He's insane, and he's going to be a very good shutdown corner. We still have Sidney Stuval, and then DeMarvin Holland, who is an award winner. Kind of starting to get a little buried down on the chart, but with Floyd Madden not being there, he'll definitely get some playing time. And then Randall Glenn. We still have Nick Lowe, Dre Adams, Victor McQueen, who is another slow guy. I just don't think it's going to work with him. And then we did get this freshman, Johnny Lewis, who is an impact. Okay, hey, that's good. The natural and clear-headed. All right, this is another future corner that's going to be really good, Johnny Lewis. And he's definitely got the speed to be able to handle it. So there's our corner room for now. At safety, we have Dakota Mills. He's still the starter, at least for now. Then Cam behind him at 80 overall. Then Andy Yaboya. Remember this guy? We redshirted him a year ago. We brought him in, but he grew to an 86 overall. That was really high, a very, very big growth. So I don't know how the development trait works, man. But either way, 99 zone. Like, Andy Yaboya is going to be our starting strong safety for 4 years. I'll tell you that right now. 99 zone. It doesn't get better than that. 77 catching, 80 pursuit, 66 tackle, hit power 76, jumping 85. His man could use a little bit of work, but I mean, he's quick. His awareness 83. Like, this is a good, I think the best safety we've ever had. So there you go. And then at kicker, we have a freshman Devin Gee. We actually cut Dan Zimmer, but we're gonna switch these two out. We're gonna let George play kicker, and Devin's gonna play punter for us. So there are your LT Jazz guys going into the next season. that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to go through the red shirts, and then we're just going to get into the season highlights and whatnot. And yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you enjoyed this one, though. Next episode, we will be taking on, I believe it's the Buffalo, whatever, Bills? Are they Bills? I don't know. Buffalo Bulls. Try to get our revenge.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump back on the field.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Trying play action. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. They're going to run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
A nice job by the defense. 1st and goal situation, you can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Liberty rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Lynchburg. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They're going to run it. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter, And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Looking to score, and the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. He's looking to throw, feeling some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Had to get rid of it quickly.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the lap.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Great job by the whole defense, but how about the little bitty defensive back throwing his face in the fan? I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make tackles.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A strike downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive, though. Get the momentum started in your direction.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes, he's fast, he's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll keep it himself. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't find much running room on 1st down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
3rd down play from the gun. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
How fast?
Trying to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that 1st victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
And that's going to do it for us from here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the catch past the sticks. He steps out of bounds, but
Backs who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there.
Get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The play action fake. Feeling some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job.
Decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
By that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes.
Ready to put a touchdown on the board. 2 negative plays back to back. We got to dial something up a lot better.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's roaming. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Frazier. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They keep attacking through the air. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Panthers! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game. And they...
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They go to the ground. That pickup might be best measured in inches rather than yards. Not a lot of running room there. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open...
Kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, you feel for the kicker. He had a chance to tie this game in the 4th quarter. Didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, and he knocks it off the post.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He leaves it with his back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They are up by 12 over Wisconsin. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
He looks that one in nicely. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. In search of their 1st touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but weren't going to let it happen there.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Defense looks like they're coming. First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. He'll do it himself. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
NC State.
Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. The snap sets up to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Handoff from the gun. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the right. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
And you're seeing the best version of this guy this week, right? We know he threw 2 picks a week ago. We talked to him. He said it was a game he wanted to put behind him and just get refocused. You are seeing when he brings his A game to the park, he helps this offense be completely dynamic.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drag the ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
The throw. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
They're going to ride this running back.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
You know what's It's interesting, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Using the quick game.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Gets it out fast. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? NC State quick to the line.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Wants to throw on first down. Coming after it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. On second down, he's looking downfield. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Purdue is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 26 over Wisconsin.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Might as well stick with him. He breaks a tackle. Open space at the 25. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. And they'll take a knee.
And you've got to feel good if you're this offense, right? To come out and to make as many plays as you did in front of your home crowd.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment.
We are 4 weeks or 5 weeks into the season here, and we're going to go ahead and break down what has happened so far this year. So starting off with the top 25, Liberty is in there. Liberty has done so good in this universe, man. They joined the ACC with us at the same time, and they are undefeated 4-0. Now they are they are ranked 6th in the nation. Top 25, we got Southern Mississippi. They joined the ACC as well. So a lot of these teams having success. They are coming off of a loss against the Oahu and Nenes. Now, we are not in the top 25. You know, I don't know why. I feel like we're definitely better than Oregon, who's 0-3. Come on, EA. Oregon is 0-3. Why are they still ranked? They clearly don't need to be ranked. That's just kind of insane to me that they are ranked. Wow. Anyways, we are standing at a 3-1. So we had the opener against Buffalo. Beat them 42-36. Played Kent State 52-24. And then we opened up our conference season. Our first ever ACC conference season against Pittsburgh. And we lost in a very heartbreaking way, 27-24. And then we went on to beat NC State 21-18, proving that we can compete in the ACC. Right? We lose by 3. We win by 3. So we have proven that we can at least compete here. We're facing Liberty, who have had a phenomenal start to this ACC career. 3-0. They're right under us here, so we'll take a look at them. They beat North Carolina. They beat California. Obviously, they beat an FCS team. They beat Louisiana. So all 3 of these matchups are ACC teams. They're not winning by like a crazy amount, but they're winning, and that's all that matters, honestly. So they are a top 6 team, man. They've played really good so far. But so have we. We have played good. I feel good about this game. We're in Louisiana. We can beat these guys for sure. For recruiting, you know, I've been more aggressive, so we haven't had as many commits, but we've got to go. No. I'm actually just noticing that LSU just jumped ahead of us here. So, okay. That's not good. Yikes. No. Tim Laner, who we have been leading on this whole time, looks like we're not going to win. I can't schedule him because I guess it's still glitched out. For some reason, I haven't been able to schedule him at all. Man, this is rough. Okay, we can schedule this guy. We don't have the hours though. I was trying to get 4 stars in, so taking a look here, it's not looking too good. It looks like we should be able to get Jim Wilbur right in 4-star, but we got to start freeing up some hours here to be able to send some guys, schedule some guys over. But yeah, I've been a little more aggressive, so it looks like you know we will hopefully be able to bring in some 4 stars, but we're not having as many commits this year. I'll tell you that right now, and that's because we have been trying to be pretty aggressive getting higher rated players. So this is what our school looks like so far. We have definitely grown pretty good. The ACC. Oh, average member team conference. Oh, average member of team prestige in the conference is the factor of that. I like that. So, oh, look at the top conference. I didn't notice that, but a conference that isn't good may not necessarily always not be good. Like it can grow if the teams inside that conference grow. So okay, I like that. So the SEC, Big Ten, and then they have us third. So we are in the third toughest conference, which I was kind of saying makes sense. You know, you could definitely argue that. But anyways, for our commits, actually, if we just go down this way, we are at the dead last for sure. Well, not dead last, but we have 2 3-stars, and that's it. Right tackle and a halfback. So, not the best start, of course, but man, I'm not too worried about it. It's still very early. Still very early. And we're going to definitely turn this into something. So, before we hop into the game and whatnot, let's just take a look at how our players are doing this year so far. Jamie Bell has played pretty good. Can't really, complain too much there. For rushing, Jake Turcotte is playing good. 5'10", averaging almost 6 yards a carry, 5 tutties. Dontavius Brown, who, it's funny, he's only got 7 carries, but he has 105 yards. Jamie Bell isn't running it as much this year. Matter of fact, he isn't running it at all, really, compared to what he normally does. And Scooter Page, we're definitely going more on Jake Turcotte this year than anything. So, at wide receiver, something's happened to Jay Fresh. Up to this point, only 1 catch. So, maybe I made the wrong call moving him at wide receiver. I don't know. But for right now, it's not looking too good. It's looking like he's definitely starting to get clamped up a little more. He's definitely struggling in the ACC, so we'll see. But Dontavius Brown's doing pretty good. But CA is still our guy. He's playing pretty good this year. Still our deep threat, though. Dontavius Brown is our go-to guy for sure. For defense, tackling machine Andy Yeboah. We knew he was going to be fantastic. No interceptions yet, but he is a shutdown type of safety. Really good at stopping the run. Jojo McNitt and then Elijah Greenwood are your top 3 tacklers. For your sack leader, it's Joel Hammer, baby. He's looking to break the record of 9 sacks in a single season for the LT Jazz. Can he do it? He is middle linebacker, but we play him as an edge rusher when we, send, not necessarily the blitz, but, anytime we send our default 4, he is one of our edge rushers, or he is a fill-in middle linebacker. So he is on the field a pretty good bit, but he's not always just playing middle linebacker. Sometimes, a lot of the times he's going for the quarterback, and it has really paid off. I didn't like the way he was utilized his freshman year. I wanted to give him a little more chance to get to the quarterback and also play a little bit of coverage. And you can already see the benefit of me switching him over, right? Like, he's going to have way more tackles than he did. And he's already got 5 sacks. So I think he's playing great. I think he's on pace to break the record, the LT Jazz record. So, and then DeMarvin Holland is just a freaking beast. Like, this dude's going to the MFL. I'll tell you that right now. He's already a trophy winner. But dude's got 5 interceptions. He's going to break the LT Jazz record if he keeps this up. Like, he already did. He had 7 already a year ago. Like, look at this. Like, he's a senior. This is it. This is gonna be his final, thing. But he's going to the MFL, and he's gonna be a first-round corner. I'll tell you that right now. DeMarvin Holland, he is fantastic. It's weird. It says he has no awards. So that's unfortunately a glitch, because we know for a fact that he does. I mean, if you look at his player card right there, he even has the trophy to the left of his shoulder. So that's kind of annoying that they don't keep track of that in the player sheet or whatever. But there you go. Those are the season stats. And I think it'll be cool now, since we're kind of far into this dynasty, to take a look at the career stats. So far, Jamie Bell's college career: 55 tutties, 28 interceptions, he's coming up on 6,000 yards. Of course, Jordan Gregory hasn't played much, but there you go. That will change, though. Jamie Bell will be... I mean, the way I see it, he should start next year, but I don't know. If Jordan Gregory just blows up, then he might not. Jordan Gregory might get to start. But either way, he'll definitely be starting his senior year for sure. Rushing, LT Jazz, the leader is not Jake Turcotte. It is Jamie Bell. Yeah. So that's interesting. They're fighting for career LT Jazz records. So currently Jamie Bell holds the LT Jazz record for career rushing yards, but whoever finishes with the most will have it. I'll tell you right now, career rushing record for LT Jazz is 22. And Jamie Bell owns it. So whatever he finishes with is probably what the record will be. 22 is insanity. That's so crazy. That's so good. He is a dual threat quarterback for sure, man. Anyways, Dontavius Brown, out of all people, really surprised me because we don't talk about him a lot. He leads the team in receptions, but let's be honest, he is a junior, and we have a sophomore who is playing through his sophomore year, who already has 1,326 yards, and he leads in touchdown receptions. CA is on a whole different level. He will dominate this category in due time, and Jay Fresh is not bad either. But though he's really slowing down, we need him to step it up. That's what those look like. And for defense, Dakota Mills, he's been here since the beginning, 177. Malik Moon and Sydney Stovall. Those are your top 3 tacklers. For sacks, 10.5 LT Jazz career sacks for KJ Hartley, 8.5 for Sheets, 7.5 for Dunbar, who's been pretty quiet this year. Joel Hammer, who he's catching up quickly to these guys. And I said he was going to be great. I knew he was. Then it's DeMarvin Holland and Randall Glenn battling it out for that record for career interceptions for the LT Jazz. 12 and 10. They've been just so good. They're so good. Very good players. So there you go. Those are the career stats so far. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this Liberty game. We beat these guys. We're getting ranked. There's no way we don't. So let's get this win.
On the option, he'll toss it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Flames come to the line in the hurry-up. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
Defense calls a quick timeout there, perhaps a little confusion about what call they were in. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Bentley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He finds his man. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got the back over the middle. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Completes it in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Going for 6. He caught it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And they closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, give on the inside. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Bradford. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Ruston. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guy.
Really good job by the defense.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bentley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun. Wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Really nice job there by both guys. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Nice move there. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and... Running back searching for a hole. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd down.
They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. Got enough space. He's in for the score. Touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. A defense.
And a fresh set of downs. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play.
And this defense
Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown. That one ought to give him firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but this hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Southern Miss put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the Eagles in some time. Heck of a showing by the boys from Hattiesburg.
It's complete. A huge pickup. Can anyone catch him? They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Flames want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And good coverage there and knock it away and deny the score. 3rd and goal coming up here. Wants to throw. It's Bradford. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Flames.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. 1st down play. Let's go! Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And it is a good idea to gang.
Linebacker.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Collisions and power on display for their offense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. To the air, it's Bradford. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Racing down the left side. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown! Up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They were looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation. They'll start this drive with a pass. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch.
Complete to the back. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch and gets the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got his man. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cavaliers are rolling down the field.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage, I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The give to the lone running back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Cavaliers are threatening in the red zone.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
On to attempt the try. Smashes it through for the PAT. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. And stampeding through the defense. And the returner is stopped. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point that seems they can do. Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us.